Oh yeah. Chris Evans has been cast in Avengers Doomsday. It is currently unknown who he will be playing, but he will be in attendance. Let's break this down. What character could he possibly be playing in Avengers Doomsday? Off the rip, this announcement has drawn a lot of speculations on what version of Chris Evans we'll be getting. Are we going to get Captain Hydra finally, which is like the alternative version of Captain America, where he was a Hydra agent since the beginning? He was just, undercover the whole time. We got Old Man Evans, basically Joe Biden, still in the mix. It could be some way, somehow, he was doing this is like a side mission that he has to do to keep the circle that he has created in the timeline intact. I wouldn't put it past them to bring us Old Man Rogers. I wouldn't be opposed to actually bringing the original Captain America back, which is just a blatant Steve Rogers. The only critique to that is, if we have Steve Rogers, what the heck was the purpose of this character the whole time, Sam Wilson? Now, there are evidence of both Captain Americans coexisting at the same time, but this is the MCU. This is the biggest stage for Marvel. I do not think they want to, cause confusion in the mythos of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I doubt that. I don't know what they're going to do. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a little timeline jump or alternative universe jump. But there would not be the Steve Rogers that we know thus far in it, unless it is Old Man Roger. Now, this is my perspective. Let's see what the internet has to say about this situation. And this is attached to the original Discussing Film tweet. We have Captain Hydra. So the internet is really pulling for Captain Hydra to be a part of it. I'm not saying I'm opposed to it. I just think like Hydra and the Nazis are like so close, and we're switching over presidents and whatnot in America. I don't think they want to do anything too political, because we are in a conundrum in reality, and this is supposed to be escape from reality, and that might be too close to some people's fears, quote unquote. They said Marvel relying on nostalgia again, and I disagree with this. I don't think they're relying on nostalgia. I think if you read comics, when there is any big event like Secret Wars, you get all teams on deck. You know what I'm saying? Just even in this, we have Captain America in this, the Captain America that is played by Steve Rogers. So it's Secret Wars, it's Doomsday, it's an Avenger film. We need the core team there. Like, we get like the new age of Marvel where we introduce all these new characters, but the key characters was already introduced in the original MCU storylines. So yeah, you're gonna get Steve Rogers, Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange, Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. back into the story, because that's what the comics have been doing this whole time, and all these movies are based in the comics. So even if it's like a new quote unquote story that has not been told before, they're pulling from the comics, hence why the teams will always go back to the key characters. But I'm not against it. It's just like, it has to make sense. Like Captain Hydra kind of feels like that Deadpool 3 type of cameo. Like, Gambit doesn't make sense to be in that movie, but he did such a good job. People kind of close their eyes on the confusion of his character being presented and why him out of all characters. You know what I'm saying? It works on a meta level, but within the story itself, it's like you just shoehorn that to appease the fan base, and I don't like those directions. But we'll see what angle the MCU is going to take with Steve Rogers.
No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!